Hello, how's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to talk about 7 dividend stocks that pay above 8% dividend yield. And if this is the right topic for you, please give me a like and subscribe, and make sure to turn on your notifications for the next dividend stock video. The main reason that why you should invest into dividend stock is to generate that passive income and that positive cash flows to pay your monthly expense, to pay for your mortgages, to retire early, and to reinvest the dividends into another dividend stock to keep generating cash flow, right? But the only downside on dividend stock, there's always lack of growth, which just means that so the stock price is pretty much consistent, right? But you do get the 8 to 9% of dividend use, because we have a lot of investors that at a certain age, they want to invest something that is conservative. They want to invest something that can bring them cash flows. So those cash flow can get them to retire early, right? So those positive cash flow can actually pay their monthly expense when they retire, right? So this video is going to talk about 7 of those dividend stocks that pay above 8%. 8% is a high yield number. Let's take a look at the first one. The first one will be OCSL, O3 Specialist Lending Corporation. The market cap is at $1.3 billion. And when you invest in the stock, doesn't matter for dividend stock, and you want to look at the market cap first, and you want to make sure that it's a decent size. This one right here is $1.3 billion. It's a good size company, and now they're paying 8.8% dividend yield. And also for the past 5 years, and the price is also appreciated at the same time. And this company's investments in mid-sized market, and they pretty much lending the money, and they pretty much do first and second lien debt financings. So they actually lend the money to a mid-sized market, right? Actually lend the money and invest the money, education services, business services, retail, consumer, healthcare, manufacturing. So they are pretty diversified on their investments in the mid-sized market. And let's look at their last quarter financial highlights. So their net asset value per share actually up 7% from year to year. And their adjusted net investment income is up 7%. And their cash dividend payout is 16 cents per share, increase of 3% from prior quarter, and 33% from year to year, and 7 quarters in a row. Okay, so this is something that you want to look at. Like, you want to see their dividend rates increase quarter by quarter. So when you're looking at a dividend stock, you want to look at 2 things, right? You want to look at their share price. Make sure the share price don't decrease over time. So you make sure that the dividend don't cut over time, right? The second one, let's talk about BBDC. BBDC, the market cap is $1.1 billion, and right now it's paying 8.8%. So BBDC is actually investing in business developments, and it mainly invests in senior security loans, first lien debts, second lien debts, a lending company. So it invests in the industry like manufacturing and distributions and business services and technology, transportations and logistics and consumer product services. Okay, let's look at the financial highlights from last quarter. So the net assets value is pretty much in line. So the dividends also in line also. The first quarter dividends payout is 23 cents per share. Okay, let's look at the third one, WHF. Right now the market cap is $343 million. So this one, the market cap is a little bit lower, but the dividend yield is 9.4%. So it's almost 10% of payout on dividends. This one right here is also, they invest their money into business development, specialize in like security loans and, to privately held small cap companies. Okay, let's look at their financial highlights. The investment at fair value increased to $819 million in Q4 2021 compared to $687 million in Q3 2021. So the value of the company actually increased, right? And then net investment income is actually in line with $7.5 million this quarter compared to $7.6 million last quarter. So overall, this one's actually pretty good. It's paying almost 10%. Number 4, GSPD, and it's trading at $1.9 billion market cap, and right now it's also paying 9.4% dividends. And this one is also invest in mid-sized companies, and they invest on financing the debts to small cap companies. Let's look at the financial highlights from last quarter. The net investment income per share was at 56 cents and the company declared quarterly dividends at 5 cents. So the net asset value per share actually pretty much in line with the previous quarter. Let's look at number 5, ORCC. Right now it's trading at $5.6 billion. Right now the dividend yield is at 8.3%. So it's also investing in business development, senior security and security loans, to small caps within private equities. So their net asset value is pretty much in line. Like I say, like their share price usually in the high dividend payout stocks, the share prices usually are pretty in line. So you would not see a big fluctuations on the share price. The good thing is they're consistently paying about 10% dividends. And 4Q 2021, which is last quarter, they are paying out 31 cents per dividends. Okay, number 6, ABR. ABR is trading at $2.6 billion right now, and the dividend yield is at 8.19%. And its construction finance assets in multifamily, single home rentals, and commercial real estate markets in the US. So this company actually financing their money to real estate market, to mortgages. Number 7, PFLT, and it's trading at $500 million market cap. Right now the dividend yield is at 8.84%, and over 5 years the share price is pretty consistent. And the companies also invest the money into business developments. They loan their money to small cap and privately mid cap companies. PFLT portfolios actually cover 115 different companies. Average investment size is $10 million, and their yield cost for the debt to portfolio is 7.5%. 87% is secure investments, and there's 8% are personal products, and then there's 7.8% are professional services. So they're pretty diversified on their portfolio on investments, and you're getting about almost 9% dividend yield payments on this. I hope you do a little bit more research on these 7 dividend stocks and do more due diligence. And I think this 7 high yield dividend payout 8 to 9%, are a really good opportunity for people who are looking for passive incomes and who were looking for passive cash flow for early retirements. And do more due diligence and take a look at them and put it on your watch list. And I hope this video is helpful for you guys. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe, and make sure to turn on your notifications for the next dividend stock.